So the flame was brought to Lumbini by athletes crossing 56 countries. They brought to Lumbini. So it is lit since 1986 to present day. But it is very.
So what is the first?
No, it's eating no problem because we just the burner we just make a little high.
Huh?
So since 86 till now,
Never.
never.
Wow.
It's a gas, almost like a 1 cylinder of gas per day we spray. Gas out is there, from there we have a pipe.
gas outlet.
And it's burning. Of course, it is not in the Chinese master plan. So other side there is a bay. It's called a peace bay. So in that peace bay, there are more than 1,000 Buddha Sutra is engraved here. So we just bang once in a year. The sound it passes almost like a 3 kilometer. So it is believed that all this 3 kilometer area, the teaching of Buddha is spread.
Heard in a Buddha speech, you have to go to ATM.
ATM?
Hello.
That's not Nepali rupee.
Buddha. Buddhist.
Okay, let's go.
Is it Thai king or Thai Sangha?
It's not the Thai king or Thai Sangha. It is a, one lady.
Lady.
She was a minister,
Mm.
Sudarat.
Sudarat.
Yeah, and she has one a kind of organization called Taipun Thai.
Taipun Thai.
So they collected some donation from the Thai people. When this road, it is our contribution.
I see. Ajahn, read it for us. Taipun Thai.
Baby Buddha, but made in China.
With the power of faith, supreme, with the power of supreme faith in Buddha from Thailand. From Buddha from Thai people, not Thailand.
And that one? Ajahn, that one.
It's a Forest Sutra,
Huh?
That,
Which is sutra?
I mean, the best of the world.
I'm the worthy one.
The only one. I am the best one. I am the purest one. This is my
Last verse.
no more longer.
No more rivers.
ใช่ปาลีไทย ใช่ I cannot eat.
Okay, finish your photography, then we move.
Okay. 그룹 포토. 그룹 포토. 그룹 포토. 그때는 직원이었으니까 아무 소리 안 하다가 이제 나오니까
아 이제 막 큰 소리.
돈 좀 줘야 되겠는데 정덕스님. 이게 우리 웃지만 다 공짜가 아니에요.
그렇죠.
Yes. My research says that, the Maya, when she gave a birth, she hold the tree. Mostly it mentioned the sala tree. But my research says that it is not the sala tree. It must be the Ashoka tree.
아쇼카 트리. 예.
So I planted this Ashoka tree here. I brought it from Dehradun, from FRIC, and it's about a 25 years old tree. So because its branches are very low and very matured, so let's imagine the Maya's height, maybe 5 feet 9 or 10 inch. So it's easy. The branch should be very matured in the height of 6 or 7 feet. So Sala tree I planted, there is a Sala tree which doesn't have any branch below 20 feet. But some Orthodox Buddhist literature mentioned that the tree itself bended it to Maya's height. This is what we read it. So there is a controversy regarding there are 5 trees mentioned in the Buddhist literature. Tibetan tradition, they say that it is a people tree. Sorry, cabro. That's it is another type of tree, ficus lacquer. Tibetan sources say that it's a ficus lacquer. We call it cabro in Nepali. But Kathmandu, we got one sculpture which shows that Maya is holding a mango tree.
망고 트리.
Mango tree. And most of the literature they say the Sala tree. So what the problem with that is that first time when this Pali literature was translated by either it's a British or it's a German. So the Pali is expert, they are silent about it. So the Sala, according to Pali, these professors, they told me Sala is a Sakha in a Sanskrit. It's a branch. Maya hold a Sala, means Maya hold a branch of a tree, not the Sala tree.
So
So that is the
in
mistake that the British and German they did it. Sala means they thought that it's a Sala tree. But we have 3 different Sala. Which Sala they are silent. So the fashion before fashion, Jisengji, according to the switching Chu, he says that he saw the Ashoka tree, which Mother of Buddha gripped during the time of delivery. Fashion also mentioned that it was an Ashoka tree.
무우수.
Fashion.
무우.
And the Xuanzang says that it was an Ashoka tree, but it's already dead. So the 3 Chinese they mentioned that they saw the Ashoka tree in Lumbini, and they mentioned that the Mother of Buddha held it during the time of delivery. So that's why the Professor Jha, he did his PhD on Ashoka tree. He was at Dehradun in the FRIC Institute. I went to meet him, and according to him, that yes, must be the Ashoka tree which Mother of Buddha festival. And very interestingly, I found that story that there were many school of thought during the 6th century BC. Of course, there were 6 prominent schools. But only the Buddha, before he passed away, he asked his disciple to visit 4 places. First you go to Lumbini. But no any other teacher, they mentioned that after I am no more go to particular places. Sit under that branch. This is how at the beginning people started doing like that. So later on we have a series of post holes during our excavation that indicated that must be the wooden structure. And only in the 3rd century BC, when Emperor Ashoka came here, he was, as I mentioned, he was accompanied by his Upagupta, his teacher. When he visited Lumbini, it was simply a ground and some wooden structure. Ashoka, he worshipped that spot where Buddha came to the world. Of course, he erected a beautiful pillar here. Yesterday we saw in his presentation, even in my presentation I put that one. According to Xuanzang, there was a horse capital on the top and the bracket figure. Xuanzang says that the bracket figure in the horse capital, it was fallen in the ground due to lightning. Even he saw that there is a crack in the pillar. So this is how the significance of Lumbini, the Chinese people, I mean Chinese pilgrims record, they are indirectly they are like a Bible for us, for the archaeologists. Many places I identified according to their record. Of course, there are some mistakes, a little bit in the direction and distance. Sometimes they saw 30 and they said that 300. Sometimes 300 they said 3,000. It is their mistake, little bit mistake. It is not that they should be punished. It's not a blunder.
Until we found the error, it's no guilty.
In a bag. I want to show some of the old photographs I have put in the book. No? I thought I
카메라를 못 들고 들어갈 걸.
찍는 거 재미들렸네.
But anyway, you go back to the front. This was another time.
We don't bring
There was an old time.
candle. We should bring candle
캔들.
tonight.
Because both, all these three Chinese pilgrims, they are silent about the temple in Lumbini. So the temple, if it was erected, it was after the Xuanzang's visit. After 7th century, the temple came into existence. Because around 7th century, we found the revival of Hinduism in this area. And there are some influence of the Islam, because the border is very close by. And nearest is the Lucknow, which was the center of Islam for the religious as well as the political administration's area. So there was some influence of Islam, and the Hinduism started reviving. So Buddhism kind of became a sandwich, one side Islam, other side Hindu. And not only that, right over here, we made a trench with Robin Cunningham and myself. We had a trench here. And in our excavation, just below 2.5 meter, we have a big sandy layer.
샌디레이.
Sand. That indicates that Lumbini was inundated in between 14th to 19th centuries. So even all those wooden structures, they are disappeared, the perishable material, and they disappear. So the Lumbini may be faced with some natural calamities. For example, now say the few years back we have a COVID. Some sort of things happened to this area, and Buddhism slowly forgotten. Only in the 19th century, Lumbini was rediscovered.
That's right. That's right.
절대 권력인데요.
그때 우리 한 개도 못 찍었는데.
예.
어제는 살짝 깜짝 놀랐다. 그장 안에서 들어왔던 애들은 가만히 있어.
This is a solid tree, Surya robusta. There is no branch. You can see the another solid tree. So how come Maya hold during the time her delivery? A tiny bit, they say that, yes. Yeah. But Thai sala is not like this. They have another sala.
The spirit of a tree can roll the branch.
This is a sala. Of course, Buddha passed away in Kushinara under the sala.
Under the sala tree.
There is no doubt on that. That is a Surya robusta. There is no doubt on that.
They have flower.
This is Ashoka. And this is another. There are 11 different type of Ashoka. Another Ashoka is pendulum Ashoka. Yeah, long. They don't have any branch, pendulum Ashoka. 11 different type of Ashoka.
So this big one is a sala.
This big one is sala.
They get really high, sometimes 20, 30 meters. Because in the national park,
I see.
west, Sala Forest,
Usually very high.
very high.
Not exactly
And
flower.
perfect wood, very hard. They make bridges
And they have
out
a
of
seed
it.
in the center. And both Theravada, Mahayana and Vajrayana, they agree that Buddha was born in the month of Vaisakha. That is a May, June.
외삭.
May, June. In the month of May, June, this tree doesn't have any flower. In a month of May, June, Ashoka tree, you hardly see any leaf. It's full of flowers.
Yellow or
Okay. In my book, I printed that if Lumbini background, you go and you find the flower, and it has got many medical properties. The flower and the root and its bark, its leaf, all the medical properties.
but in the miracle version of life of Buddha in Thailand, the literature version, they say when Buddha Parinibbana, they have a flower.
Wildflower
flow from the sala.
But one thing I couldn't understand that, Buddha never said that I'm a god, I'm a He simply said that I'm a teacher, I'm a Tathagata.
망고, 아소카,
There is different meaning. One meaning of Tathagata is from where I came and from where I go. Tatha, from where I came. Gata, where I go, I don't know.
만개한 쌀라나무.
And we made him God. You are only focusing her, not me. No, he's actually the way the camera is holding. You could check.
I make another one.
Sometimes we have to laugh.
Very good. So this might be the
This is the monastery.
monastery next to the pond.
Yeah, the pond is there. These are the monastery.
yeah.
I found it two different types of monasteries. These are more look like a residential. The reason is you have a well inside it. That's the iron bar I give it. So it's for the monk, they for the drinking water, washing the clothes. And even I found two stupa inside the monastery. One
there
is
is
this
a-
one, and other is circular one. And I found these two different period. The old one is down there, and beside they made another wall. So the first structure they are from 2nd century BC. And later on the new structure it is from Kushana period, 1st century AD. So there are overlapping of two different periods. So this stupa they are from the 2nd century BC. That indicates that some high monk they passed away, they buried it, they made a stupa. So other side the rooms are not very big like this, small rooms. They want to make a meditation platform here.
There is someone selling the incense.
actually, you know, in
removed.
the temple, there was a priest, Hindu priest.
Hindu priest.
So after we made this new temple, there is no place for the monk. So his son, they had there.
Yeah, fan. Yeah, fan of the. Hindu priest.
Hindu priest.
한국절에서 같은.
That's a Korean Buddha's birthday gentle.
They hanged it when this, you know, there was a function few days back here. It was when?
I see. Korean Lantern Festival.
This is the pond, huh?
Yeah, just.
2 pond?
Yeah. It had to be 2.
대리공인가?
아니지.
그냥 너무 단단해.
밥 줬나?
응? 그냥 딱
응?
친절하게 해줬겠지.
그죠? 진짜 잔다 그냥.
아, 또.
엔진 아쇼카 very similar pronunciation.
엔진.
엔쇼카. 아쇼진.
Chanda Ashoka, Indian Ashoka.
잔다 아쇼카.
Actually, this is, you know, the sedimentary rock. So this sediment is the size of the sediment.
There is the same Om Mani Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme Hum. It is not the Ripumalla. Ripumalla is here. Come this way.
Another one.
Nigli Hawa one is this. On the top. On the top, Om Mani Padme Hum Sri Ripumalla Chidam Jayatu. On the top.
I see.
That is Ripumalla.
That's the one. So during the time, maybe this much.
This was already
Yeah, already covered.
Oh, because it's covered.
Now imagine this structure, you know, when they fall down, it became automatically a mound.
I see.
In yesterday in your inscription, I mentioned you only 4 lines you mentioned in your slide.
I skipped. Yeah, I found it. The problem, I found it. The next one, last one.
Last one, Otobagi.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is 6 letters.
Yeah, that's right.
In your slide, this
Yeah,
was
yeah.
not there.
Not there. So.